Good
motherfucking Sunday.
morning.
I always put it over here and you can't see it. There we go. Here we are,
I know I
live
suck with
again
my
for
camera too.
Sunday morning, baby.
I
So
know,
how are
and
you?
no guest. No
No, I
guest.
know.
Like, I mean, people should probably know what's going on before we even talk about our weeks or how we're doing or anything like that. Every once in a while, actually, this is our first. This is
Yeah.
the first time we have had no show for a guest,
Hmm.
which is unfortunate. But I mean, things happen, man. We're living in a weird
Yeah.
world, so like we're
No,
just gonna have
that's
to believe something happened, and maybe we'll get lucky and we'll reschedule.
for I
You know,
understand. Yeah, they weren't allowed to meet. They weren't allowed to do their practice and all this because of some of the things that are happening in the world right now. And they were
right?
I don't want them to be on all mad because they couldn't practice and stuff. So they said we'll probably reschedule here for next week or something. Maybe do a little
Yeah,
special with them, and then.
yeah.
But
Hey, man.
do you have? How do you? You gonna say the name of the band, or am I gonna try?
No, 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 no.
Or you
Oh,
want to
as
wait?
far as a bit, no, no. We'll leave it where it is, just in case things don't work out. I don't want
Yeah,
to put
true.
anybody on the spot.
No,
Just in
right?
case things don't work out in the future or anything like that. I don't want to get anybody's hopes up or, say something that could possibly be, mean in their direction. That's not how
Yeah,
we
yeah,
roll. So no, we'll just leave their name in our pocket, and when we do get to reschedule, hopefully we'll talk about this again. So,
yeah, yeah.
oh, is there lipstick on my tea?
Yeah,
No,
probably.
I'm doing pretty good today, actually.
Yeah.
Like yesterday was I uh, I operate like a millionaire and somebody who can just like coast through life and have no issues and things go really well. And today I'm spitting my fucking toothpaste in my hair. So,
Nice.
you know.
Can't argue with that for Sunday.
Well, yeah, yeah. I even slept in today too, which was kind of nice.
Yeah,
So,
I
how
didn't
was your
actually. I
week?
was up right at 5. My week was chaotic, man. Getting moved again. Obviously, I moved into another place and blah blah blah. Like I said, when she said nomad last night, I was like, "Yep,
Yeah,
I know that
yeah. I know. She said gypsy, and I looked right at you.
one." Yeah, I know, right?
So, but no, I have to say, man, Vera was an absolute gem and pleasure to have on the show last night.
Oh,
She
fantastic
was.
guest. I was so
She
nervous
was.
too.
I know, and it was funny because, like, okay, behind the scenes shit.
Yeah.
Usually when we have a guest that one of us like super admires, uh, we fangirl or fanboy. I mean, TJ fucking calls me out on this shit all the time.
Oh yeah,
Like certain
yeah.
shows, I can't, I can't get a word in edgewise because I just don't, I don't
Yeah,
know what
yeah.
to say. And I mean, I'd rather be silent than puke on your shoes.
Yeah, yeah. If you say the stupidest thing comes out or something,
Oh,
right?
absolutely. Like, I mean, I have to say that when we were at the table with Ryder, I did pretty good. I didn't throw up on him, but like,
No,
I could have.
no,
I could have.
you did good.
So, but last night you were like, man, I'm probably not going to say too much. I'm probably going to fanboy a little bit. You're going to have to carry this, blah, blah, blah. You didn't shut the fuck up all
I
through the
know.
interview, TJ.
I did
And
all right. I did all right.
I gotta say, man, let's use this as a chance to like segue into our pros and our cons and our good moments and our mistakes and shit. And I have to say, man, you fucking carried that show so well last night. You did
Thank
an
you.
amazing job. And
I did.
if I was there, I'd high five you for sure. Well, seriously,
Ka-ching.
yeah, my
Yeah.
hands are full. I'll cheers you.
Well, I know
I'll
you
cheers
were
you with my
busy.
cup.
I honestly did even Friday and Saturday. I didn't think you were even on the show. I thought it was me the whole time. And when you said you were good to go, it was like, oh, okay, right on.
Well, yeah, I think maybe we should put our like when we have something in our schedule that is out of the ordinary, like, me running away.
Yeah.
Um or you moving,
Me
you know.
moving, yeah, that's always a fun
You
thing.
moving, me running away to Kitchener for a couple of days here and there. Maybe we should put those things in the schedule so that we don't do what we did this weekend.
Yeah, we could do
Because
that.
like we did pretty good, but I will be gone in 2 weeks.
Yes.
So
Now you're taking off for a
um,
bit, right?
I'm only taking off for two. Sorry, I'm reading the comments. Morning, guys.
Yeah.
It's really nice to
That's
see you.
I'm actually able to follow them this morning. The internet's working no problem. So hello
Fantastic.
everybody. Yeah,
Yeah, Maxim,
Roxanne,
that probably was a pretty good show
Maximum's
last
watching.
night. Yeah, oh
Yeah,
yeah, Maxim's always watching, man.
I know he's awesome. That's my
Yeah, he's
brother
one of my
right
favorites
there.
for sure. Oh, for sure, man. He's one of my favorites.
Yeah.
But yeah, we like. I mean, I think we're doing pretty good. We're like nobody's perfect. You're a
No,
live
no.
interviewer, and I am a writer. Neither one of us are podcasters or tech savvy, for that fucking
I'm
matter.
not. I would say I'm not tech savvy because I have a fucking hard time with technology. It's always either too slow for me, and it
Yep.
doesn't keep up to what I'm trying to do, or I have no clue how to even run it, and it'll always take me a minute, to figure it out. But
Well, yeah, yeah. Like, I mean, I'm not. Like when I'm gonna bring this up because, like, I mean,
go ahead,
let's
get
not
it
be
out there.
assholes here. I can be humble about the things that I've been through. When we worked with Jay and David, I have to say that we all had our own role, and those two were the tech guys.
Yeah,
So when we all chose our own paths, and you and I decided to walk together, it was one of those things where we had to learn how to do all of this
everything. Yeah,
by
yeah,
ourselves, both of us not being tech savvy. Now, on that note, there were many times where we did ask to be shown how to do things, and
yeah.
we'll leave that at that. But we definitely have come really far, and yeah, we make a lot of mistakes. Sometimes we talk over our guests. And sometimes, like we don't make sense, or our questions ramble, or like we're fucking learning every single show, and
Yeah,
we're taking in what people are saying. One of our guests, we're very lucky. One of our fans that watch the show, we're very lucky that they're honest with us. They're truthful with us. I get messages once. I say a lot too. I'm noticing that now. I'm so glad we did this.
because you're stumbling
So,
for your words.
well, I'm not really
Not
stumbling for
stumbling.
my
You're
words.
thinking on the fly, so you're
Right,
in the
right.
middle of
So,
thinking as you're talking. So
yeah,
you
and
have
now I'm not
filler
going to say
words,
it for
right?
the rest of the show because that's
Yeah,
how we learn and we better ourselves. We do better ourselves. We are good when it comes to constructive criticism. I've gotten a few messages. Hey Amanda, stop being distracted. Don't play with things. Certain guests you shouldn't smoke pot with on the show.
yeah. No, I
Things
get
like
that.
that.
Like
And I
last
and
night, I
I
refrained from drinking and smoking on the show because
yeah, and I
she's
only
not a
dropped one
smoker or a
fuck bomb
drinker, right?
yesterday.
Yeah, that wasn't
So
bad. I didn't even put one down, man. I stayed.
I know I had to. I can't go a show without. I can't. So like I think I have to thank our guests for not being able to make it this morning because this gives you and I an opportunity to do what we've been saying we're going to do for a couple of weeks now and just come on the
Yeah.
show on the fly and let us be our own guests
So
so that
you
we
have
can.
some new stuff coming up. You're talking about, and I do as well.
Yeah, that's how we cut our guests off.
It's just like that. Bam, baby.
Just like that. And these are the things we're learning. But on that note, on that note, yeah, do you want to go first, TJ, or do you, like? I
No,
mean, I can keep
have at
talking.
her. Have at her. You're doing wonders at talking today.
I, I've only had one. I'm still pumped up from yesterday, man.
Yeah.
Um, so yeah, like, okay, well, I don't know, TJ. Now's your chance. Right
Yeah.
now, you want this interview? Now is your fucking chance.
I have no questions now.
You mean I have to do both fucking jobs?
Yeah, why not? Sunday.
All right. But I'm the one who feels like I have the hangover today.
I know, that's so weird.
I know, I know. It still happens though. I have to say, sometimes I will wake up feeling like I drank a keg the night before. And I'm pretty sure everybody knows by now that I'm sober. but I have not had a drink in almost 13 years. And that's what alcoholism does to you. You still, after 13 fucking years, wake up hungover every
Yeah.
once in a while with zero explanation. So,
Yeah. Well,
but
I've been
anyway,
off of hardcore drugs for 12 now, so
I know, man, that's awesome. I'm really proud of you for that. That's
methamphetamines. I
huge.
guess that was my big problem, right?
Yeah, yeah. So, no, you're doing amazing, man, and I'm really proud of you. I know that there's moments of temptation for both of us
Oh
on a
yeah.
regular basis, and you've really crushed those demons.
Well, given
So,
the industry we work in, everything's
ah,
pretty easily accessible if you wanted it in that sense, right? So
absolutely,
it's
absolutely, it's very easily accessible. I get offered shit all the time, and people know I'm clean and sober. So,
yeah.
like, I
I know.
totally understand. I
I
totally
always
understand.
I don't mind. You can
So,
party beside me now. I'm at that point now where I'll either just
yeah.
leave the party or whatever. I don't care if you're doing whatever, right? But
Yeah, exactly, exactly. So, all right, well, I mean, we're really good about getting off
so
track. So let's try and get back on track. And
we have some international news coming up.
well, yeah, okay, hang on. Let's go back to staying on track.
All right. I thought we were. All
we
right. Go
we are,
ahead.
but we're two steps back, two steps back.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
let's go back to what we have going on right now, as individuals, and then we will get to our show news and stuff like that, because I think both things apply to each other.
Yeah.
Um, you know, okay, let's go back to this. I don't know, the things that we're up to. So I just got contracted. I guess I don't know if you call it contracted or hired, or I entered an agreement or whatever. I get to co-write or co-author Kiss Craze with Chris
Yeah.
Ricci, who is the head demon for the Rock and Roll All Over tribute band for Canada. He's a fucking dynamite human being, amazing guy to talk
Oh,
to.
he's fantastic. Fantastic.
Scatterbrain just like me, so we should, we should do well with this. It's a global book. We've got somewhere around 20, 23 or 27 entries, something, I don't know the exact number already.
Yeah. That's pretty
From
quick though for your entries. And that's from around the world then as well.
Oh yeah, yeah. I'm working with dear victims from the Netherlands. Nope. Hang on. Finland. Can't screw that up. And I've been in touch with some collectors, and I've been in touch. I believe Kist is on the on the list to go in the book. And I have to say, I was introduced. A funny little story. I was introduced to this woman. Her name is Chrissy Lee. She is out of Fort Erie. Oh, Chrissy, I hope you're watching. So I was introduced to her through a friend of mine, Eric, who is in, I want to say the band is called Half Inch Woofer, but I'm not sure. But anyway, it's my buddy Eric's band. They're pretty good.
Yeah.
And he introduced me to Chrissy. She's out of Fort Erie. And she is like the hugest fucking Kiss fan ever. So and I'm saying this about every single Kiss fan that I've worked with. But this woman so much, she was like, yeah, I'd love to do your book and blah, 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 I'll help you out and that would be great. And I'm so grateful that she's a part of my book. Then she messages me. I can hear that, by the way. It's really loud.
Oh yeah, sorry.
Yeah.
There you go. I got her.
So she messages me the next day and she goes, just so you know, I have a meet and greet with Paul Stanley tomorrow. I was like, what? I get you in my book yesterday and now you're meeting and greeting with the fucking band. And she's like, yeah, I'll let you know all about it. I was like,
yeah.
Fantastic. So she shared some pictures on Facebook. She looks like she had a fucking amazing time. And that's really the level of, well, Chris calls it OKD. And we're actually trying to get it turned into an actual. We're actually trying to get it turned into a certified diagnosis. What it is, it's obsessive kiss disorder.
I'm not even gonna ask. Like, how do I get onto this program? How much do I
Well,
get a month? All right.
so and we're documenting how you get it actually, because I'm not a Kiss fan. At least to say
Mhm.
that I wasn't. I like their music. Sure, I party to their music and stuff like that. Have I seen them? No. Um, do I enjoy what they do? Yeah, absolutely. I don't know if I own anything. At least I didn't know that I owned anything. And then I put up a Facebook cover. My cover photo is
Yeah, I seen
a
that.
Gene Simmons portrait.
And you
Last
put
week
that
it
up
was,
in the
yeah,
boneyard as well. You put up the thing that you were doing, right?
yeah, yeah. So then I was going through my patches a couple of days ago to give my friend's daughter, a new patch because she has a battle vest. And I dumped out my bag of patches, and sure as fuck, there was a Kiss patch. So
Huh.
it's creeping up on me, and I don't even know
Yeah.
I have it. So I might be the first official diagnosis of somebody that contracts OKD.
Yeah.
Um,
I seen them
yeah,
in
I know.
Chicago when they
I've
played
never
at
seen him.
I think it was Chicago Open Air. I don't know. I can't remember so many concerts I've been to Chicago for, but
I
I'm pretty sure that's where it was.
I've had the opportunity many times. It was just never where I'm sorry. I'm just gonna plug my phone in because we're losing
Yeah,
battery really
mine
fast for some reason.
might die. Not like right yet, but I got a few minutes left.
All right.
But
Well, yeah. So what are
well,
you up to, man?
I'm gonna go ahead and just release that single here in the next week or two that I did up.
Oh,
So that will be coming
glad
out.
you're keeping your
And
partner up to
then,
date on the shit you're doing.
yeah, did I not send it to you already?
No, asshole.
Oh shit! I guess I'll send it over to you later today, and you can check it out or whatever. I've sent it to
Didn't
quite a
even,
few people, and I've had a good
except
response.
me.
Yeah, except for you. Yeah, I'll send it over to you.
Oh, by the way, I'm releasing a single next week. Oh, just
Yeah,
all nonchalant over coffee. Which,
why not, right?
whatever. I know that's how we roll, right? We don't tell each other that we do these amazing things. Oh,
No, because then
speaking
you
of,
lose the
no, go ahead.
you lose the surprise value when you fucking see it live on the air, right?
Yeah, I know. Okay, speaking of amazing things, we've been going on about the plans we have with Phoenix Fire,
Yes.
with Chris Campbell, and that needs to absolutely be addressed. We are still going to be working together. Now, we've been kind of quiet, not saying too much or whatever, because the rules as follows: we still get to work in production, and we still get to use the space and stuff like that. But there's some little technicalities that we want to make sure that we work out legally and properly, because we want to make sure that we bring the best performance. Safety is a factor, and you can take that however you want, because I mean, Chris does work in the sideshow industry, and we do have some things going on in the world right now that are kind of colliding.
Yeah.
So we'll just say that safety is certainly an issue, but we want to make sure that everyone stays safe, stays comfortable, and we want everybody to be included, because we're in a really divided situation right now. And
Yeah.
we want whoever is going to be around and watching and paying attention, we want all those people to be together. We want a feeling of togetherness and oneness and stuff like that when we do these things. So we're just trying to iron out the details, and there's no guarantees that anything's going to happen next weekend like we wanted to. But just keep in mind that we're not going to stop doing what we're doing.
No.
We just have to reconfigure the way we as performers do the things that we're doing.
Yeah.
So, they say patience is a virtue, and I'm not a fan of the word virtue right now, because there's a lot of signaling going on
Yeah.
both sides. And I just don't, I'm just not for it right now.
Yeah.
I'm not for it, and a lot of us aren't for it. I mean, like I just want to live my life, you
Hmm.
know, and with my own risk, you know, or my own choice of my own risk, and I think we should all do that.
I think
But it's
we're
not
all
about.
adults, and I think we should be allowed to make our own decisions as adults. And I'll leave it at that because
That's right.
you can take
Yeah.
that any way you want. You know what I mean?
Yep. Yep. Yep.
So,
I agree with that. I We've done very good from December to now, keeping all the negative out of it and keeping our personal opinions out of it. I know that I've opened my mouth a few times and said, you know, how I feel and stuff. A lot of us feel that way.
hmm.
A lot of us want it to be over. A lot of us are just tired of it. We've had enough. Um, but that being said, as well, we still need to respect each other. We still
Oh
need to
no, a
love
hundred
each
percent.
other.
Like just because
And
I
we
don't agree with everything doesn't mean I can't sit and discuss it and figure
right.
this thing out. Like the
We
problem
all
is
right.
people are we're they're so frustrated now. They're picking their team and they're fighting to the death about it. And I've
That's right.
argued
That's
and said
right.
this a million times over, man. Don't pick
The
a
tribe
fucking team.
mentality is not
You know,
helping.
take both from both worlds and make it fucking work. How hard is that?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, I just finished saying to mom today, she said, clothing, you know, it's terrible that clothing is not essential. I said, yeah, it 100% is terrible that clothing is not essential, but I
yeah,
believe that you're essential and I have clothing to help you out.
no,
And
exactly.
let's,
If
you know,
anything,
like,
this whole thing should have taught us how to work as a community again,
that's
how
right.
to work
That's
and
right.
rely on your neighbors again. But it hasn't. It seems to have drawn
It is,
everybody
it is, dude. It
into
is.
some fucking fantasy world where you pick your team and that's the
Yeah.
only team you're on now. And, fuck
Well,
the
I
left
mean,
side, right? It doesn't make no
we're
sense.
designed that way, but we're also designed to love.
Yeah.
Love wins, light wins, and we're going to make it that way.
Hmm.
And this is why we keep our opinions to ourselves and stuff like that, because at the end of the day, I might think one way, but my actions are usually dependent on what is best for my children.
Hmm.
You know,
Well, yes, of
and
course. Your children obviously come first, right?
cognition is the best thing that is for them. Um, you know, we don't. That's a word that I don't use too often is cognition or metacognition for that matter, which is thinking about thinking. Um,
Yes, right.
you know, and that's where we need to be. We need to be
Hmm.
cognitive. We need to be metacognitive. You know, and
So
just
while we're thinking about thinking and thinking some more,
yeah.
we are probably going to be bringing in some new shows hosted by other people maybe soon, are we not?
Yeah, we've talked about bringing somebody else in. Now we've had what both we've had ideas on both sides. We've talked about
Yeah,
like letting people come to us, but we've also talked about reaching out to people specifically.
yeah,
Um, now I know you want to do the traveling where
yeah. My road
oh, I did it
trips.
again. I just said I'm again. Yeah, you know, where you grab a musician and they pick a destination. I'm really going to be thinking about this now. They pick a
Hmm.
destination and they don't tell you why they want to go there.
Until we
Once
get
you
there,
get
right?
there, then they give you the story of why you're there.
Yeah, we'll call it
Um,
day tripping.
yeah. Now,
you know.
Ryder and I had a conversation this morning about just getting in the car and driving for a few hours and finding little towns. You know, no Google, no maps, no nothing. Just finding little towns and then going and finding their hole in the wall diners. You know, their burgers for
Yeah,
$7.
like
You
the
know, that are
old
this big and greasy, and they come served with a fucking heart attack. You
truck
know,
stop diners and stuff,
yeah,
man. The
yeah.
delicious stuff, right?
You know the burger that comes with the coupon for the lady outside type thing. Those are
Yeah,
the places that we're going to look
yeah.
for, right?
Exactly, right?
Well, we got to help everybody out, man.
Yeah.
So we
And
were talking
then
about going to look for those places, and you and I actually spun an idea off of that, which was we just kind of like solo drive into these towns or bring somebody with us, whatever, drive into these
yeah,
towns unknowingly and go find the
go
locals to help us find specific musicians and have those musicians bring us to their favorite diner or their
Yeah.
favorite
Spot to drink in the
beach,
town, their
or
pub, or wherever they
or
like to go. Yeah.
that's right. Yeah. So those are things that you'll see from us as soon as we have the opportunity to do those things. I
Yeah.
think, TJ, I really like the idea of you traveling from destination to destination.
Oh, I
Uh,
love that idea. That's what I'm
yeah.
actually behind the scenes kind of planning something pretty epic. I'll see if it all will work out or not. Also, I'm planning behind the scenes. I might as well tell you now, Amanda, I'm finally going to run with this cooking show. I'm just looking. I'm lining up multiple guests, and then I'll probably pre-record it. Some of it I'll do live with guests that are in different countries and stuff. Right. Some of the guests I'm
Okay.
talking about. So we'll be cooking their dish and my dish kind of at the same time. So they'll have their kind of culture thing while I'm doing mine sort of off the restream for now
You just
until I can fly to these people's places and cook in their kitchen with them, right?
you just gave me a fantastic. Oh, hang on. I gotta die a little bit first.
Choking up here.
Clearly, I need to smoke another joint, which I'm gonna
Yeah.
do while we're talking about this. Um, so the thing is like, why don't we have musicians? It doesn't matter where they're from. You guys can be from anywhere. Why don't we have musicians send us their favorite dishes, and we are going to try and recreate that dish with them. Like while we're interviewing them, we will
Yeah.
recreate their dish. TJ, you send them a favorite dish of yours, and they have to create your dish. So we
Yeah.
create each other's
That's what we
dishes.
should do is find the chefs of the community of music that cook and do all this and have them cook
Well,
their favorite meal to cook while they're on the road, or we'll do a theme. We'll figure that out.
why don't
But
you
a
reach
few
out
of
to?
my guests for the cooking show are just cooks. Like they're
Mhm.
not really they listen to music while they cook. So obviously we'll have music blasting. We'll be talking about
Yeah.
everything, right?
Well, okay. Why don't you reach out to Ryder? You know that he's a professional chef, right?
No, I know.
Now you know.
Yeah.
Now you know. So, so like, why don't we do that? Why don't we reach out to some of our guests and say, hey, like, I know you've never had a poutine before, and I've never eaten,
Hmm.
whatever dish it is that they want to give
Well,
to you.
not to
So
spill any
why don't we
names or
do that?
beans, one of my guests will be coming all the way from South Africa. So that's going to be a
Okay.
real treat. And also,
Well,
they are also bringing us a bunch of bands from South Africa here coming
I
up soon. We're just
know.
working on the details right now. So we'll have five or
We
six probably bands easily coming from South Africa through our friend here. So,
So we brought, because we use Restream.
hmm
We broadcast to. We have a Korean channel. We have a Russian
our
channel.
Russian
We have a
channel.
German channel. We obviously have Canadian channels. Most of our Canadian channels are North American channels because the social media we're on goes right
Yeah.
across North America. So we're basically worldwide. But we're actually like, instead of like taking one band from this country and one band from that country and whatever, TJ actually has figured out how to grasp multiple bands at a time from certain countries, and now our reach is expanding through bands versus
Well,
sorry, I
it's easier to find one person that's in contact with all the bands, and then I just deal with that one person, right? A lot of these people are all independent artists, so it's finding that
no, I
mutual
know.
friend and stuff, right? And
Exactly. But that's the thing.
it's
Like, I don't know how you figured out to do it, man. But you're just like, hey, Moscow, I
yeah,
like this band. And Moscow's like, here's 50 more. So
yeah,
we're there.
yeah.
We're
We
in
do have
Italy with Dave.
speaking of Moscow, we Dark City, which is number one
That's
heavy
why I
metal
picked that.
magazine, coming in May 21st and May 29th. Oh no,
Mm-hmm.
uh, that's Chris 10. That's my buddy from overseas. I think
Amazing.
it's where is it? Oh, it's not on this page. It's on this page. So I
I
got
love
like
how
10
we're old
pages of
school
bins.
and still, yeah, I know. I love how we're
Yeah.
old school and still use pens and paper for shit
Oh,
instead
I
of
write
like,
it all down, man, just to make sure, right? And
I know.
June 4th in storm coming from us all the way from Russia.
I
There,
know.
our
I'm
next
so
one's
excited about that. I am. I'm
to
so
confirm and
super
stuff,
excited
right?
about
Lock
that.
down the date. And I'm
Yeah,
still
don't use the
in
word
touch.
lockdown.
Yeah, I'm still in touch with our friends and contacts in Australia, but it's hard getting back and forth to different time zones and this and
Yeah,
that.
I know. I know. I think we're just gonna have to take a day and sleep and then get up and spend a day with
Kind of
our
what I did
Australian or an
yesterday.
evening. Yeah, yeah, spend an evening with our
Yeah.
Australian friends and stuff.
Well,
Um,
once we get rolling and we show them how we roll and they love the show, we can have like certain months where it's Aussie months here in the Boneyard, and we'll have all our Aussie bands back on, and then all our bands from Moscow, Russia months, you know.
yeah, yeah, yeah. I think that's a great idea. I think that's a really great idea for the most part because we are, we've done really well for ourselves. We do make a lot of mistakes, but we're fucking human.
Yeah,
So, you
that's
know
part of
what?
the fun of the show and stuff.
Well,
It
yeah,
allows people
if
to
we don't,
see. You don't see a polished product, a fake product. You're watching it
have
happen
you
in
met
real time.
me? Because,
This is
like,
real.
polished isn't how I roll,
Well, we
dude.
could say pre-film it and edit it and pick it apart and only put in the best parts, and
Why?
you know what I
That's
know
not
that
real, though. Life
that's
is unedited, man. So like
why.
I
Yeah,
said at the beginning of this show, yesterday I was on fire. I thought like a fucking millionaire. You know what I mean? Like they have certain people who are rich have certain routines that continue to make them that way, right?
yeah.
And
Creature
yesterday
of
I was
habit.
on that. Yeah, I was on that fucking ball, man. I got up early. I got dressed. I made breakfast for the kids. We had a little bit of schooling, and then you're green. And
I
then
went green.
yep, yeah,
Oh,
yesterday, even though yesterday was Saturday, because I homeschool my kids, even though yesterday was Saturday, we went and learned about the Constitution and honest journalism.
that's
So,
another hard thing to find is someone that's not sponsored by somebody in that sense. Like,
right,
how do you
right,
write a
yeah,
biased opinion about this smoke company when you work for the smoke company? You know
right,
what I
right.
mean? Like,
So, and the girls had an amazing day. They learned about the Constitution because yesterday was the Constitution's birthday. It's
mhm.
39 years old. Um, so
I got about
yesterday,
15 minutes left on my battery on my phone.
okay, all
Just
right.
to give you a heads up, eh? Not to be
Yeah,
rude in any
no
way.
worries. Yeah, so yesterday I was on the ball, and today I'm spitting toothpaste in my hair. So, I kind of like how we're unedited. I like the raw moments.
hmm
That's TJ. Are you checking the comments? Because I haven't seen them since I put the phone on the stand.
Oh, I'm kind of back and forth. I'm networking with my friends from South Africa. I'm trying to look at the
Okay.
comments and stuff too.
All
And
right. I'll check it out for a second. Oh, we've got
then,
quite a few.
okay. Yeah, 25, baby.
Allison's here, Dave's here, Kevin's here,
Yeah.
Maxim is here. He's my favorite. He's
I
one of my
went green
favorites.
again, did I?
Rose is here. Oh, why can't I see Rose's comment? She just put up a nice comment and I didn't see
Oh,
it.
there, it just came up. Thank you, Rose.
Um,
Am I still
um,
green?
I don't know.
I don't know either.
Oh, thanks, Rose. She said 13 years is definitely something to be proud of. Congratulations. I so much appreciate that. Um, yeah, there's lots out. Morning, Ryder. There's lots of people on this morning.
Shit, right on.
Allison, Marie, Roxanne. Holy shit, man. I don't know what we're doing today, but we're doing it right.
We love every one of you guys, man. I try to talk to everybody when I can, but it gets overwhelming sometimes.
I know. Give me 2 seconds. Give me 2 seconds. I just have to reset my.
Yeah, I can ramble for a minute. So, yeah, basically, we're going to be having quite the year this year if everything works out great. Obviously, we have our road trip that I'll be doing. As far as I know, it's going to be across country again. We have our cooking show, which we're working behind the scenes diligently. I have a meeting today with a few of the people that will be involved in that. We have our friends from Dark City coming to us all the way from Moscow, baby. We got
I
In
just cut my
Vale,
thumb.
one of my favorite local bands from around here in
I'm
Toronto.
so
They're
excited.
on
They
the
have some
15th.
stuff going on, man. I can't wait to
Yeah,
talk to
man.
them.
I know,
So,
I
and
know.
I talked to Matt Groupie this morning,
Oh,
and I told him he needs to get out here and come hang around for a day for the show.
yeah.
He would be fantastic to spend the show with
Hmm.
and talk about some things going on and whatnot. He's in Toronto right now, and he's right in the heart of the Toronto scene.
Yeah,
So he's somebody that I definitely want to chat with and whatnot. It's been a long time
yeah.
since I've seen him too.
Cross Dogs May 1st, man. I'm super excited. Now, they're cool
I
with the
can't wait.
restream. I know originally we had them booked in house, given the circumstances.
Yep,
Restream for now, and we'll catch them at
yep.
the festival.
We can't be in house that weekend anyway because I will not be in studio that weekend.
That's
I will
right.
be.
That's right. Yes.
Um,
So it worked out then.
so
It worked out all right. I would have
yeah.
just drove to Peterborough and did it in house with them there, but
Well, I mean, it's just I just would have had to do it from
yeah.
there. But and like
And
I'm kind of excited about maybe popping in on the show on that weekend. I'm like 50-50 about whether or not I want
yeah,
to
pop in
about
and out.
whether or not I want. Yeah, I probably
Yeah.
will pop in. We might have an extra guest that weekend on our shows, which should be
Okay.
fun. We'll see. We'll see.
We
Maybe
have
not Sunday morning, but Saturday night and Friday night for sure.
internationally acclaimed band Cold Shoulders coming on the show on Tuesday or on May 2nd. Sorry. I don't know why I said Tuesday.
Well, you should probably spill the beans on what's going on Tuesday.
What's going
Or should
on
I?
Tuesday? You go ahead
Oh,
because I've drawn a
oh.
blank here.
By the way, we have a show on Tuesday with Harmonic Dissection. They drop a
Oh,
single that day, and we get to hang out and chat with Kyle and the band.
that is
This
true.
is going to
And
be
what day
our
is that?
rescheduled Tuesday, 420.
420. And actually,
Yeah.
we have a following Tuesday special once again with Dee Spell, their lead singers, all the way back from South Africa from shooting the music video.
I can't
And
wait.
so I scheduled them in for a very special show through the week to make sure we worked around their schedule. So that's why we'll be airing Tuesday, April 27th.
Yep. And April 27th is my baby brother's birthday.
Yeah. And
Yep.
420.
So,
I have that written here. Harmonic Destruction's here.
yeah.
My
Yeah,
other
I
stage.
can't wait. I can't wait to redeem ourselves from that from the interview we had with Kyle before, because it could have gone really well. I mean, he's a
Oh, yeah.
fantastic guest, and he was amazing with all the issues that we
He
were
was a
having and stuff.
trooper about it too, you know. And even last
Yeah,
night, her and I worked through it backstage. We finally got it to work and we went live.
I
We thought
know
we
you're
were
green
this
again.
close to just calling it quits.
I almost walked out the door that minute because I
Yeah.
obviously I had somewhere to be anyway. But yeah, I almost walked out the door that minute. And when I popped back in to tell you guys or tell you that I was walking out the door, there she was. And I was like, oh, okay, perfect. Awesome. Okay.
So
I don't
we got to
know
wrap
what
it
I
up because my phone's going to totally die and then I'll be gone for good.
Okay. Well,
not good. I'll just charge my phone, right? But
okay. Well, as far as it looks right now, we're gonna reconvene this on Tuesday. You're gonna have to give me 2 seconds.
Yeah, our next show is Tuesday, and then we only have a Friday show, and then we're actually off for the weekend.
Are we off for the weekend, or is one of us gonna book something because
one of us might book something, and if we don't,
and we need to work.
I'll probably be finally in the field setting the stakes out for the building of the stage. So maybe I'll go live, or I'll pre-film some shit that we're doing while we're there, and then load it up that night or something, right?
Yeah, I'm sure that we'd like to see
the snow's finally gone. It's finally dry enough to get the equipment back there, man. So we've got a fucking ordeal ahead of us, but we're gonna make it happen.
Well, now's the time, dude.
I know. So I thought I was busy before. Now that spring's here, whew, it's gonna be crazy.
Yeah.
So
now's absolutely the time. So, and on that note, now is the time for us to continue on our day. And
Love
kick the
you
rest of
all.
the world out. You
Thank you
guys are
so much
fantastic.
for all your support. Everyone that's been on the show and watches the show, we can't thank
Yep.
you enough. Pretty
Oh,
soon,
absolutely.
I'm just working out a thing too for our merch to have an actual constant supplier. That's been my problem so far. So,
Well, we have we have a supplier. It's just a matter of making sure that we don't overwhelm our supplier.
yeah,
Um, I've got another order in for more lighters for the Boneyard and Sofa City Sounds. I
perfect.
don't know where TJ went. I've got
Yeah,
another order in for more pins for the Boneyard and Sofa City Sounds because all of the lighters and all of the pins I have are gone. The
yeah,
few T-shirts that I did have made for Sofa City Sounds, gone. The only T-shirt I
yeah.
have left is mine, and that's because I cut it so that I knew it was
I
going to
only
be.
have like personal ones that I keep for the show, and then all the
Yeah,
other
I
ones
know. I only
were
have
gone
one
too.
Boneyard shirt left too.
Yeah.
My kids and I. You gave me 3, and now we only have 1 left.
Gave away your kid stuff.
Well, no,
No, I know.
we all share one shirt. Like, I mean, that's how we roll with concert shirts,
Yeah,
man.
no,
It's so
I
much
get you.
easier to buy 1 or 2 for the 3 of us
Yeah,
than it is
buy
to
one
spend
for
on.
everybody.
Yeah, and if all 3 of us want to wear the same shirt, well, you know what? I'm the oldest.
Yeah. I'm the one that bought it. How about
That's
that,
right.
right?
You wash the
So,
dishes and work for the shirt too, and then maybe we'll see that you get to wear it sometime.
one day. Don't forget to wash it when you're done, right?
Well, you know what I do? All the shirts I don't want the kids to steal, I cut so that they can't get
That's
into them.
true. And then they can't fit into them, right?
So,
Well,
yeah,
let's go
most of
ahead.
our thumbs are bigger than our middle
Hit the
fingers,
road.
right?
Oh, my friend Essa, good morning.
Oh, right on. Awesome.
Very good friend from Mexico. I can't wait
Look
to
how
come
much
down and see
littler
her
my
again.
arms are.
Not all shaky anymore.
Hello, goodbye arms. No, I still have them,
Yeah,
but they're
yeah. Oh,
not
you
half
still
as
got them?
bad as they were.
Yeah.
Seriously.
Well, you've
So
been
no,
working hard at that, so.
oh my God, dude, I'm like, kettlebells are heavy and stairwells suck. And when you combine them, it hurts even more. But my goal is always to be better today than I was yesterday. And I always compare myself to who I was yesterday instead of who the fuck everybody else is today.
Yeah,
So,
yeah. No, I hear you there.
So yeah. Thanks for noticing, I guess. So, but all right. Well, on
Yeah.
that note, thanks for
Don't worry.
watching,
Summer's
everyone.
coming. I'll bust out the summer bod. I've been working all winter for this. Do my laundry
Working
right
on with
here, baby.
cheeseburgers. Working on with fucking cheeseburgers and poutines.
Yeah.
And chicken wing pizza from fucking Zappy's. They're going to be
1970
one of our
fucking one,
sponsors one
baby.
day, man. I'm telling you, they're going to be one
Well,
of our
you need to
sponsors.
kick open their door and tell them they now sponsor us.
Hypothetically, right?
Extort them. You sponsor us
Well,
now.
no, because that's how it works in Niagara Falls.
Yeah, right. Running the
No,
racket here.
they're an absolutely. I mean, I know your phone's gonna die, but I'm gonna say this anyway. They're an absolutely amazing family. They are family
Yeah.
owned. They are a small business. They've been running since 1971. So they're older than me, which is fantastic because there's not a lot of businesses in this city that are older than me
No,
still.
no, right?
Now, on the note of throwing a shout out to them, I'm also going to throw a shout out to Country Fresh, the wonton shop here in Niagara Falls, downtown. Everybody that is here or from here knows of them. Lots of tourists know of them. Lots of the musicians in our community, in our musical community, not just Niagara, they all know who this place is, and we all support them huge. And they took a hit with a fine a couple of weeks ago. And
Yeah. A place
I mean,
in
they're a small business. They don't deserve that shit. They're trying to feed their families. So get out there, support them as best you can. If you mask, great, whatever. We don't care. If you don't mask, great, whatever. We don't care. But pretty sure the fine was due to that. So, and I don't mask. So I'm saying this confidently. If you are going to go, just call ahead and pre-order or walk in and order and then stand outside while you're waiting. We want these
Yeah.
people to stay open and keep supporting us and keep being there for us because they want the same thing we want, which is our fucking lives back. And Zappies is the
Yeah.
same thing. They want the same thing for us, and they support our community as well. Get out there, support your small businesses and your local community members, man. We need it now more than ever. And on that note, get the fuck out of my stream so I can go on